Your dog is probably asleep right now, and if they are, then watch closely. Their legs are twitching. There's a low whimper. Their eyes are moving under closed lids. Something is happening in there. And if you own a dog, the answer is going to change the way you look at them. There are 3 things we know for certain about what dogs dream. The first will surprise you. The second will probably make you emotional. And the third changes everything we thought we understood about the animal mind. Let's start with what's actually happening when your dog twitches in their sleep. In the 1960s, researchers began studying sleep in animals and found something they did not expect. Dogs enter REM sleep, the same stage where humans have their most vivid dreams, with brainwave patterns almost identical to ours. Not just similar, but almost identical. The same electrical signature, the same rapid eye movement, the same temporary muscle paralysis that stops the body from acting out what the brain is experiencing. Your dog's brain during sleep looks almost exactly like yours. But here's where it gets interesting. That muscle paralysis system is slightly less efficient in dogs than in humans, which is why when the dream gets intense enough, it leaks through. The legs start running, the nose twitches, the whimpers escape. Your dog isn't just dreaming. They're physically reenacting it. Their motor cortex is firing. Their body is trying to do whatever they're doing in the dream.
So what are they doing?
In 2001, researchers at MIT made a discovery that answered this question more precisely than anyone had before. They implanted electrodes in rats' brains and recorded the specific pattern of hippocampal activity as the rats ran a maze. The hippocampus is the brain region most associated with memory and spatial navigation. Each rat had a unique neural fingerprint for each section of the maze, a specific pattern of firing that corresponded to a specific location. Then the rats slept. During REM sleep, the same patterns fired again. Not randomly, sequentially. The rats were running the maze in their sleep, replaying it with such precision that the researchers could tell exactly where in the maze each rat was at any moment during the dream. The brain doesn't just rest during sleep. It replays, it rehearses, it consolidates. And here's what that means for your dog. What do they do all day? They follow you. They watch you leave and wait for you to come back. They play with you, eat with you, sleep near you. You are the most emotionally significant thing in their environment. You are essentially their maze. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker at UC Berkeley, who has spent his career studying sleep and memory, has argued that dogs almost certainly dream about their owners. Not because of sentimentality, because of neuroscience. The brain during REM sleep replays the experiences that were most emotionally significant during waking hours. For a dog, that's you. It's the walk you took together, the moment you came home, and the game you played in the garden. When your dog's legs are running in their sleep, there's a real chance they're running toward you. And depending on your dog, you can actually make an educated guess about what they're dreaming about. It's been found that dogs tend to dream about breed-specific behaviors. Pointers point at things that aren't there. Retrievers carry imaginary objects. Spaniels flush invisible birds from invisible bushes. Whatever the dog was bred to do, whatever behavior is most deeply wired into them, that's what surfaces in dreams when the brain is replaying the day. Which means your dog isn't just dreaming about the general shape of their life. They're dreaming in character, running the specific programs that make them who they are, just with the real world removed. Now here's something that changes the picture further. Not all dogs dream the same way. Puppies dream significantly more than adult dogs. So do older dogs. This follows the exact same pattern seen in humans. Young brains and aging brains spend more time in REM sleep because they have more to process. Puppies are taking in an overwhelming amount of new information every day. Every smell, every face, every new experience needs to be sorted, filed, and integrated. Their sleeping hours are essentially one long processing session. Small dogs also dream more frequently than large dogs, though large dogs have longer individual dreams. A Great Dane might have one long dream every 45 minutes. A Chihuahua might dream every 10 minutes, but for shorter bursts. Nobody fully understands why yet, but the pattern is consistent. And here's the part that might be the most significant finding of all. The muscle paralysis system that prevents dogs from fully acting out their dreams, the same system that exists in humans, can break down in both species. In dogs, it's called REM sleep behavior disorder. In humans, it's the same name. Dogs with this condition physically act out their dreams, running, growling, sometimes even attacking imaginary threats, with no awareness of their real surroundings. What makes this significant is that REM sleep behavior disorder in humans is now known to be an early marker for certain neurodegenerative diseases, including Parkinson's. Researchers studying the condition in dogs have found the same neurological underpinning, the same brain regions, the same disrupted mechanisms. Your dog's sleep and your sleep are not just similar, they're running on the same ancient biological hardware. The same system that evolved hundreds of millions of years ago, conserved across species, refined over time, still running every night in every mammal on the planet. And here's something that makes all of this even harder to dismiss. When a dog loses their owner through death, long separation, or rehoming, their sleep changes measurably. REM patterns fragment, dream frequency drops. The deep processing phase of sleep becomes shallower and less complete. It takes weeks or sometimes months to restabilize. In some dogs that have lost a primary attachment figure, the disruption never fully resolves. Which means, if the theory holds, they're not just grieving while they're awake, they're grieving in their sleep too. The person who used to occupy their dreams simply isn't there anymore, and the brain keeps reaching for something it can no longer find. The flip side is just as striking. Dogs reunited with owners after long separations show a spike in REM sleep in the nights immediately following the reunion. Their brains go into an intense consolidation period, as if they're catching up on months of missed processing, reinforcing and refiling everything about the person they got back. The bond between a dog and their owner isn't just something that happens during waking hours. It's something the brain actively maintains through sleep, mourns when it's broken, and reinforces when it's restored. Every single night. Which brings us back to the question, does your dog dream about you? The honest scientific answer is almost certainly yes. And here's why that matters beyond the emotional satisfaction of knowing it. The fact that your dog dreams about you means you are being actively processed by their brain during sleep. Your face, your smell, your voice, the way you move, all of it is being consolidated into long-term memory while they sleep. You're not just something they experience. You're something their brain returns to every night and reinforces. Dogs that sleep near their owners show stronger attachment behaviors. Dogs that are separated from their owners during sleep show disrupted REM patterns. Their sleep is literally less complete when you're not there. The bond isn't just behavioral, it's neurological. It happens at night, in the dark, while both of you are unconscious. Every night your dog closes their eyes, their brain goes to work on the most important things in their world. And if you've given them a good life, there's a very good chance you're one of them. So tonight when you see the twitching start, the legs running, the small sounds escaping, you don't have to wonder what's happening anymore. They're probably somewhere good. And there's a decent chance you're there too.